Okay, part 3. If someone was trying to love you based on your performance and not your being, you as a soul, essence, like you deserve to be loved just because you deserve to be loved. But do you think you come out your mama womb and she said, do my son deserve to be loved? Be fucking for real. No. Somebody thought that you was gonna question yourself in that same manner. Do I deserve to be loved? Actually, yeah, it's my birthday. So what the fuck is we even talking about right now? Your application will be approved here. Somebody was living in La La Land. I'm telling you, somebody had a whole nother phone where they talked to men on. They slept with men or something's very significant about somebody really being in the closet on the low. Living in La La Land, like somebody's really interested in women the whole time. They have a whole nother phone. And they're in the closet. Like, no justification for you trying to hide the fact that you're gay. Like, that you're bisexual, or whatever it is. Like, somebody tried to genuinely hide from you that they like men. And you like pink and purple boots. Somebody really genuinely tried to hide the fact that they like men from you. Somebody could have been successful at it at one point. They could have been successful at it at one point. I'm telling you, this is someone I know exactly who you are to me. They want you to let them in. They feel like you got a cement wall up to them, as you should. It's just crazy to me. You leave the person alone and you end up finding so much more out about people after you stop dealing with them. That is so crazy to me. I mean, it's not crazy, but it's been happening to me throughout my life. Like, when things like that happen, I genuinely look back at. So this reminds me of the read. Okay, go back and look at the collective read I did. Somebody is reminiscing on memories of people that disappointed them, and that's what I just that's what I just did. I just reminisced on a memory of somebody who just disappointed me in a very similar way, and it was crazy to me. He had gotten a girl pregnant while being in a relationship with me, and after we broke up, I found out via my friends, right? They already knew what the fuck was going on. I was the only dummy. They was telling, yeah, girl, go over there, go be with your man, go who to your man. They all knew I was being played for a fucking fool. That's something that's very significant for someone here. They all fucking knew. And the only reason they told me is because I broke up with the nigga. You know how she told me? Oh, I thought you already knew. You thought I knew a nigga was cheating on me and I'm tough on niggas. I beat this nigga. I mean, I used to beat on it. I was beating this nigga ass. You thought that I knew he was cheating with the neighbor and got her pregnant. You thought that? I'm 16. I'm still in high school, bitch. You thought that? I wanted to fight her ass. But you know what? I just realized the bitch was never my friend. Okay? Count in your pockets. A bitch was never my friend. You always thought I needed this nigga because this nigga had money. He was famous, or his family was famous. No, babes. I wasn't with a nigga for no money. I was with that nigga because I loved that nigga. I tried to save that nigga life. You know what I'm saying? It's something along these lines is happening to someone. Someone's realizing a lot about a person after leaving a relationship with them. Gymnastics is significant as well. What I stand for, my ancestors spent lifetimes fighting for. They paved my way. Like I said, you crawled, your ancestors crawled so you could walk. You crawled so people here today could walk. People need to put respect on what the fuck you got going on, period. You ain't pulling shit out your ass. Somebody could be making new music as well. You ain't pulling shit out your ass. Come on now. Ain't nothing we into. None of these cars, none of these books, none of these words, none of this information is new, babe. None of it's new. It's been here. The only thing that's new is this internet. I promise you, all of this shit been here. I ain't touching nothing new, and the wisdom that I have ain't even new. Let's be real. It's just being accessed now. Because people give a fuck about their education now. Because they understand that education is important and not education about dumb shit. Not about irrelevant shit, but shit that actually pertains to your soul essence and being and growth and evolution as a soul. Sweets. Nothing here is new. Nothing I do is new. Nothing going on in the world is new. Other than the internet. Last chance. You're not hiding, you're unavailable. So, whoever knows exactly who you are to them and they believe, you're hiding, no. It's that I don't have to give you access to a motherfucking thing. I don't have to hide. I can make myself unavailable to bullshit. Timeline jump. Right person, wrong time. Somebody here could be making new music as well. Someone's looking on the bright side of the situation. Maybe the fact that there is no justification, staying faithful out here. Somebody could be creating new music. Like I said, you will be extremely successful in life. So if you're worried about your music career, then don't. But like I said, somebody's finding out real quick, someone was in the closet. And this could have been someone they were in a relationship with. It says, feels it was their job to punish you, and it's not. Vengeance is mine, says the Lord. So, you stop making yourself available to people who thought it was their job to fucking punish you. Knowing exactly who you are to them. Knowing that what you stand for, your ancestors spent lifetimes fighting for, right? Knowing that they paved the way for this type of love to even exist. The frequency to even fucking exist. Do you realize how much work was put in for this frequency to exist? Something is going to happen this afternoon, okay? It's going to be something you're very thankful for. There's no escaping this, okay? It says this person turns their brain off every time you're around them, expected you to do all of the thinking, including their thinking. So this person just, whenever this individual got around you, they never thought they needed to use their brain. They always thought you were going to think for them, breathe for them. Shit, hell, if they could ask you to go take a piss for them, can you go pee for me? They would, okay? And this person always did this because they felt like they couldn't keep up with your growth, okay? And this wasn't secret. This wasn't silent. This wasn't hush-hush. They genuinely felt like they could not keep up with your growth. So anytime they came around you, they didn't even think they needed to use their brain. Which is crazy to me. A fucking fantasy. Yeah, somebody's living in a fantasy. They could also be something like, oh, you're hiding. And it's not that. You're unavailable to this person's bullshit. Okay? You're unavailable to this person's fantasy. It's a life-changing event out here. Wake up and plug into God and His Word before you do anything. Okay? If you don't do nothing else, I say that is what you should do. Somebody's 7 years old. Someone's doing glamour magic on a 7-year-old. You know what? I am sick of glamour magic. Like, that shit is so, like, I don't know. It's good and bad, guys. Okay? It's good and bad in everything. You can go in your mirror and tell yourself affirmations, and that's glamour magic. You're speaking life into your... But also, there's a different type of glamour magic where people like to siphon your beauty, alter your skin, alter your whatever. Like, it's just your pH balance. Some people, can they do that? I don't know. But people will do certain things to cause, oh, I think they can. Because when your pH balance is off, right? Yeah. You get bumps and shit like that on your face. Like, when it's around time for your period or something, that's typically when shit like that will happen. Somebody's doing certain things because they don't want to be a catalyst for growth. They don't